Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my budget setup for October. Oh my gosh, we have 3 more months left in the year, so we are going to jump right on into it. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Janelle. I am a wife and a mother of one, and we are a family of 3. I do budgeting videos here. I also include work week lunches, grocery hauls, meal planning, and lifestyle videos. So if that is something that you're interested in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Now it is in the morning and baby girl is tossing and turning, so I apologize if you guys hear her on her monitor. She's sleeping. So we got some stickers. So I do just want to say that I got my stickers because, of course, this is a budgeting channel, and I did not pay for them because I used the points on my credit card to be able to purchase them, because I realized that I cannot cash out any of my monies in physical cash with either my Capital One Quicksilver card nor my Capital One Spark card. And I've been wanting to get stickers for a while, so here they are, y'all. I really love these. Unfortunately, these stickers were actually a little bit too wide, so I did have to cut them, but they still came out really great. And I got these stickers from Casey Lee Designs. If y'all could see that, I wish it would. Okay, I guess it's just, here we go, I guess. It's from her, and this was just an extra goodie sheet that she sent me, but I love them, y'all, and they came quick and in a hurry. So this is what October looks like. I already put down everything and I already put down our paydays. So we are going to go over all of our bills, and then we'll actually write them down and see what's going on for my personal budget. So if you don't know, I do a household and a personal budget. I am writing down all of the bills, or putting all of the bills here, and then I separate them. So these are in no particular order. So we're going to start off with my transfer, which is from my personal account to my household account. And I split them up into 2 paychecks. And so I'm going to do a transfer on the 14th, and then my second transfer on the 28th. Since I get paid weekly, it's a lot easier for me to kind of divvy up certain things. For my auto payment, instead of making a monthly payment, I do make bi-weekly payments. And then I just make sure that that second bi-weekly payment is paid before the actual due date. So the due date is actually on the 22nd. So that's how I know how to actually, when to make my when to make my auto payments, and also when to do my transfers, because my transfer and my auto payments are offsetting. I do them every other week. Netflix is due on the 8th. We have my Acorns account, and that is for the 11th. And then so far, these are all of my personal things that come out of my personal account. Daycare, when do I plan on paying for this? I'm going to pay for it on the 14th this month, or that's my plan. Now, daycare gets charged on the 1st, but they'll probably charge it the 3rd or the 4th, since it's a Saturday. And then I have until the end of the month, really the 26th, to have it paid off, because it is charged to my Wells Fargo credit card. So that's normally what the plan is. AT&T is going to be paid on the 21st. And this is also charged to my Wells Fargo credit card, so it gets paid. Next is going to be my Amex card. All of my Capital One Quicksilver and PayPal have officially completed the balance transfer, so now it's just on one card, and Amex is due on the 10th. Next is going to be my Wells Fargo loan that I recently had just took out. And I also pay this on a bi-weekly as well. So, oops, I'm putting down the wrong one. So Wells 1 is going to be paid on the 7th. And then Wells 2 will be paid on the 21st. here. Then we have my Ashley one, which is my Ashley's Furniture card, and that is due on the 20th. And then now it's going to be all of my household bills. So we have my mortgage, and our mortgage is due on the 1st of every month. Then we have my electric. I think I saw my electric bill, and I'm going to put that it's due on the 11th. I know it wasn't anything earlier than that this time. My gas, I am putting down on the 4th, but that may not be too accurate. They change. It's always anywhere between the 1st and the 5th. ADT, which is our security system, is going to be on the 1st. Next is going to be our YouTube TV, and that is due on the 23rd, y'all. I have been doing it like on the 25th, but I have finally checked my Discover card and realized that that's not the case. Our internet is due on the 25th, and I'm so glad, y'all, that I checked my bills, because in September, the company that we were with like changed names or did a merger or whatever the case is, and I think they knocked me out of my like automatic payments. And so I had went in to go and check to see why the money didn't come out of or charged to my account, and realized that they did not charge me. And if I wasn't paying attention to my budget, I would have caught a late fee. Discover is due on the 8th, and that's our household credit card. And then utilities, they're technically due on the 15th, but because we do an automatic payment, it gets charged like on the 10th. So if anything happens, there's a few days in between for us to correct it before the actual due date. So these are all of my bills, you guys, for the month of October, for both my personal and household bills. And we're going to get straight to our next page, which is kind of like our goal page and stuff. Y'all, I was thinking about what I needed to work on for my top priorities, and instead of waiting to go over with you, I accidentally just wrote them in here. So we'll start off with my top priorities for October, November, and December. I do want to rework my grocery budget for the 4th quarter. So I am kind of bringing down what I am going to be spending in groceries, but also being more mindful of the things that we're buying in our house, since we are being more mindful of what we are eating. And then I know this is the holiday time, so there will be a couple of like cheat days, but everything else should be more mindful. And then also my second top priority is I want to just end the year with a bang. So I just want to be able to save as much as I can. I am starting some new savings challenges in March, and I'm looking for the budget binder because I also used my points to get me, actually I didn't use this on points. I had got a credit back for something that I had bought on Amazon, and so disregard this, y'all, but I got a new like budget binder, well not budget binder, but I got a new binder, and I have some new sinking funds in here that I'm gonna be working on, not sinking funds, y'all, savings challenges. So I'll go over going over this with you guys in another video. So stay tuned for that. So those are really going to be my top priorities. Now I do have some check off items that I do want to quickly go over. Down here is normally where I keep my investment accounts. Because the month has not closed yet for September, I do not have all of the official numbers, and then I will do my sinking funds closeout with you guys in a different video. This month I really don't have any monthly goals. I know that sounds weird, but I just don't. But let's go over my check it off items. So this is going to be October, and Halloween is celebrated. So I do want to just buy some Halloween candy for our neighborhood, because they are going to be celebrating Halloween on that Monday. So I just want to make sure that we have some candy. It's going to be weird because it's like a school day. So Monday, like evening, you can't just be sitting out, but we don't control when what days holidays fall on. Next, I do want to organize slash declutter my laundry room. Now I did already start, or I had already started decluttering with my master closet, my master bedroom and bath, and then I also did our living room slash kitchen area. And then now I need to get to the laundry room, and I also need to do baby girl's room, but we're holding off because there's some stuff we want to be able to buy to organize her room. So at least for October, we can get through with the laundry room. I'll also put that playlist of all of those organization videos in this video as well, in the description box. Next is we will be going on vacation, our little mini vacation. So I want us to just enjoy it. And then baby girl has her 9-month appointment. So this is just to remind me, but it is the day before we go on our vacation. So those are the two things that I am focused on this month. Like I said, no monthly goals. So now we're just going to go ahead and get into our monthly budget. This worksheet is from the Budget Mom off of her free resources. So we are just going to jump right on into it. Now, because I was out on like paid leave because I had to have surgery, I lost like all of the paid vacation time I had been building up because I had to use it and I couldn't not use it. So because of this vacation, I'm not going to have any, or I'm going to lose some money because I'm going to be off for a couple of days. So my income is going to be a little bit smaller than it normally is, but I'm just going to make it work. So this is going to be for October 2022. So for my income, my main income, we are going to budget $27.60. For my second income source, I'm going to do $150, which is what is that called, y'all? What is that called? My rollover money. And then for bonus income, I'm going to budget $300. And so my total that we're going to be working with is going to be $32.10 for the month. Okay. So this has 4 compartments and we're going to work from left to right. So we're going to start off with my fixed expenses. The first is going to be my transfer, and I am budgeting $400 this month. Next is going to be good old Netflix, and they're going to be $21.64. For Acorns, because I have an IRA account with them, there is a subscription fee. I do think if you still have just their regular Acorns, you have a subscription fee, but it is cheaper. And this is going to be budgeted for $3. Next is going to be daycare, and this is just my portion of $5.74. I am going to be whenever they charge my credit card this month, I am going to just check to see what the actual amount is, because I did see for, what was it, this past month it was $10.40, but I swore that on the paper her new like stuff was going to be $10.74, so that's why I was doing that. So we'll see. And then lastly, we have my AT&T, which is $187.47. So that total amount is going to be $1186.11. So that's going to be everything for all of my fixed expenses. Next is going to be my variable income. So we have groceries, gas. I am going to put household in here because I am thinking about adding it back into my budget. And we have personal, and then we have spending. So for my groceries, I am budgeting $280 this month. This is also low because we're going to be out for almost like a week on vacation. So we're not going to be home to be eating out, but we're going to see how this works also going into November and December. Gas, I am dropping down to $140. So that's going to be $35 a week if I am making sure that I budget correct, well, not budget correctly, make sure that I am filling up my tank at a half a tank. This should actually be more than enough. Household, we're not doing anything. personal, we are budgeting $80. I do plan on getting my hair braided, so I shouldn't have to be going to the hair salon but once this month, maybe. We'll see what happens. And then spending is going to get $20. So in total, we're looking at $520 for the month in variable expenses. Next is going to be my debt. If you don't know, I am not focused on debt this year or for the remainder of the year, but going into the new year, that is when we'll start focusing on debt. So I have my auto loan, which is budgeted at $626. We have my Amex card, which is budgeted at $100. We have my Wells loan, which is budgeted at $110. And then we have my Ashley One, which is my last Ashley's furniture card. I had 2 of them, and this is for $96. My Amex and my Ashley One is at a 0% interest rate. And then the other 2, of course, is not. So that total is going to come out to $932. And that is why my PayPal and my Capital One Quicksilver card, I rolled it over onto that Amex because I have 15 months, 0 interest. So I can quickly pay this off without paying all of that extra, what is it called, interest, especially in the times that we're in right now. Next and last is going to be all of my saving items. So the first one is we're going to cover back off our buffer at $150. Then I have my monthly savings challenge, which I for sure need to be saving for, so $310. And that is because this monthly challenge is going to be covering off 3 things. At the end of the year. One of them is going to be another extra boost to paying off debt, and then also to cover off my car insurance for January. Then we have my sinking funds at $30. We have my savings challenges at $66.89, and then we have my investments at $15. And I would love to do more, y'all, but I really gotta save up for money for the now, meaning things that we purchase on a monthly basis, weekly basis, before I really start investing for our future. But y'all, I'm gonna talk about some plans I have for myself and how you guys are gonna help me and keep me accountable for those things. So my total income is gonna be $32.10. And then my total expenses is going to be $32.10 because I am doing a 0-based budget, and that is going to equal out to 0, right? Yeah, so it's going to equal out to 0, you guys, and that is my budget for October. I hope you guys enjoyed this budget. Let me know what your plans are for the month of October or any goals that you're trying to reach. I would love to hear about them, and I'll see you guys in the next one.